first presenter of Group 4. Anyway, today I'm gonna tackle with you all about what is corporation, the characteristics of corporation, and the distinction between partnerships and corporations. So, what are we waiting for? Shall we start? As a review, here are the three types of business. One is sole proprietorship, two is partnership, and three is corporation. Now, we more focus on corporation. Anyway, what is corporation? Corporation is an artificial being created by operation of law, having the right of succession and the powers, attributes, and properties expressly authorized by law of incident to its existence. In other words, corporation is a company or a group of people authorized to act as a single entity and recognized as such in law. Now, I give you the two biggest corporations in the country. One is the San Miguel Corporation and the other one is the ABS-CBN Corporation, which is commonly known as ABS-CBN. Now, what are the characteristics of a corporation? Number 1, separate legal entity. It only means that a corporation, as an artificial person, has a legal entity or personality separate and distinct from its stockholders. Same lang po sila ng entity assumption, guys. Dahil sa entity assumption, nakadictate doon na yung personal records ng owner dapat separate sa business records niya. Dito naman sa corporation, yung personal records ng isang stockholder ay hiwalay at iniiba sa ibang stockholder. Number 2 is the transferable unit of ownership. It only means that the ownership of a corporation is divided into units called shares, which can be transferred from one person to another without the consent of other stockholders. Ibig sabihin yan, guys, for example, si stockholder A at si stockholder B, gusto nang kumawala si stockholder A sa company, pwede niyang ibenta yung stock niya kay B without the consent of other members. Number 3 is the limited liability of stockholders. It only means that the stockholders are liable only of the corporation debts to the extent of their capital contributions. Ibig sabihin lang dito, guys, yung mga stockholders are liable lamang sa utang ng corporation based na din sa kanilang capital contributions. Number 4 is the continuity of existence. It only means that a corporation has the capacity for continued existence because it has the right of succession as evidenced by the transferability of its share. Ibig sabihin lang nito, guys, na ang corporation has the capacity para magpatuloy sa kanilang negosyo because it has the right of succession as evidence in its transferability of its shares. Di po siya katulad ng partnerships na kapag kumawala yung isa sa kanilang partnership, ay madidissolve po yung partnership nila. Hihinto yung partnership, mawawala yung partnership, magdadagdag ng isa, at gagawa ulit ng partnership. Sa corporation po, continual lang po siya kasi nga transferable yung shares nila. Hindi po maaapektuhan yung naiiwan. The last but not the least is governing body. Because there will be hundreds or thousands of stockholders, it will be difficult for each one of them to partake in managing the business. Thus, they elect among themselves to form a governing body called Board of Directors. who will formulate the policies of the corporation. Ibig sabihin lang nito guys, dahil nga sa corporation consists of 100 or thousands of stockholders, mahihirapan talaga sila sa pag-partake sa pag-manage ng business. Kaya nag-i-elect sila para mag-govern sa kanila na tinatawag nilang board of directors. Katulad lang din siya ng cooperative guys. Sa cooperative din, nag-i-elect din sila ng board of directors at sila yung gumagawa ng mga batas sa kanilang sitwasyon. Mga do's and don'ts. Gets niyo na? Okay, so now, we move on to our next topic, which is the distinction between partnership and corporations. Sa ibang sabi guys, ito ay ang pagkakaiba ng partnership at corporations. Number 1. In partnership, created by mere agreement of parties, while the corporation created by operation of law. Ibig sabihin lang nito guys, sa partnership daw, nangangailangan ng agreement of both parties, while in the corporation, created by operation of law. Ang batas yung nag-cooperate guys. Number 2 is that partnership requires at least 2 persons to form a partnership, while incorporation requires at least 5 incorporators to form a corporation. It's very self-explanatory guys. In partnership, nangailangan lang ng at least 2 persons to form a partnership, while in a corporation needs at least 5 incorporators to form or para makagawa ng isang corporation. And number 3, in partnership begins to acquire juridical personality from the moment the partners have executed the contract, while in the corporation begins to have a corporate existence and juridical personality at the time that certificate of incorporations is issued by SEC. Number 4, in partnership may exercise any authorized by the partners provided it is not contrary to laws, morals, and public orders, while in the corporation can exercise only the powers expressly authorized by law or incident to its existence. Ang ibig sabihin nito guys, kasi nga sa partnership may agreement yung both parties, so wala silang nilalabag na law or moral and public orders. While sa corporation kasi, ino-operate siya ng law, kaya kung ano nakalagay sa bylaws nila, yun ang sinusunod nila. Yun ang ginagawa nila. And number 5, in partnership, creditors can run after the personal assets of general partner in case of liquidation. While sa corporation naman, creditors cannot run after the personal assets of stockholder in case of liquidation. So, magkaiba sila guys, magkasalungat sila kasi nga sa partnership, in case of liquidation, pwede niyang i-run after ang personal assets ng general partner niya. Pero sa creditors sa corporation, hindi niya ma-run after ang personal asset of stockholders in case of liquidation. Number 6, in partnership, an interest of a partner cannot be transferred without the consent of other partners. While in a corporation, a share of stock can be transferred without the consent of other stockholders. Ang ibig sabihin lang nito guys, sa partnership, ang interest or ang kita or so whatever ng isang partner, hindi mo pwedeng i-transfer sa isa pang partner without any consent of other partners. While sa corporation, kasi nga, transferable ang shares nila, di na kailangan ng consent ng other stockholders. And then number 7, the last but not the least, is that in partnership, it may be dissolved at any time by the will of any or all of the partners, while in a corporation, it can only be dissolved with the consent of the state or the law. Kasi nga, yung partnership guys, nadidissolve siya kapag ang isang membro o isang partner ay gusto nang kumawala sa kanilang partnership, nadidissolve na agad yung partnership nila. Maari ka lang magpatuloy ng isa pang partnership kung may isa na namang sasali. Pero sa corporation kasi guys, madidissolve lang siya sa may consent ng state or law. For example, sa ABS-CBN Corporation, dahil may nilabag sila na batas at may loan naman, may BRR na tinatawag, tapos hindi sila nagbayad, whatsoever, may naano din sila sa fifth cap, hindi nila nasunod yung batas, kaya yung batas na mismo ang nagpasara ng istasyon nila in airing. Do you get me? So, sana po naintindihan nyo ako. Sana napulutan nyo ng aral. At dito na po nagtatapos ang aking report. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye-bye!